workout completed. Good morning, everybody. I have yet to actually sit down and start today's vlog with you guys, but it is September 1st and it is about 10 to 9 and I just got out of the gym. I did a solid back and biceps workout, and I also had to get some photos for some work stuff, so I got those done. And now I have to go and get groceries, and today's a busy day. I have a lot of things happening. Like, today's the start of my promo event with MSG Fitness. If you guys didn't know, my fitness company, my personal training company, throughout the month of September, we are doing get your first one-on-one training session for free. So that's happening today. So I have to get all the promo and stuff for that ready so then I can announce it today. But yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's a busy day. It is the first day of September, which makes me so happy because I don't know about you guys, but fall is my favorite season ever. Everything about it just makes me feel good. So I am going to be going to the grocery store, picking up some stuff for groceries. But yeah, I have to get driving. I have to go and take Maxie out for his walk for the morning and do all my normal routinely stuff. But I just wanted to come on here and say good morning to you guys because I love you. So. I got back from the gym and the grocery store. I had to pick up milk for Gavin, and then I also picked up just Rising Crust pizza. Gavin requested some bread. I got him bread, and then I also needed some more of my Starbucks Pike Place pods. So I picked up some of those. I was running out of my cereal bars. And then for dinner tonight, we are having seasoned pork sirloin kebabs, Korean style. So I'm gonna try these, see how these are. I think they'll be good. And those should be good. And then I picked up some more naan bread for my dip. Picked up a couple more sweet potatoes. And I also grabbed some maple breakfast sausage because I usually eat this in the morning for breakfast. And yeah, that was about it. But now I gotta go take Maxie out for a walk, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I get back. So I just got back from taking Maxie out for a walk. I'm going to make up some of these sausages and probably a bagel as well, and have that, and then I'll put these in my new, I'll show you my thing I brought from home. I got this like drawer thing for all my Nespresso pods. So I have all my Nespresso shots, and then this aisle is going to be like all my Starbucks coffee. So I'm gonna put those in there, start these up, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty, and this is breakfast. I just have 3 sausages, and everything bagel, and then obviously my pumpkin spice latte that I made. And then I'm just going to watch a little bit of TV, and then I will be getting to work. Okay guys, I just finished getting my makeup done. I did a pretty, like, it's not crazy glam, but I am filming today, like you can see, so I needed it to look decent. So I am now just about to sit down and get some work done. I have a lot of work to do, just because I feel like there's some things that I've had to push and it's so frustrating. So yes, like I feel like everything is literally stacking. So I'm going to sit down here, get some work done, do all the things, and then hopefully I'll be able to get back on here and chat with you guys. But for now, I need to like hunker down and get stuff done because it's gonna be a busy day. It is now 2:34. I'm going to make up some chicken and green beans and my last sweet potato for lunch. And then while I'm making that, I'm going to dip into my roasted red pepper dip with my also favorite naan bread. I'm also tracking my macros today to see if this will help my macros kind of get in check, because for a while I have not been eating enough to sustain my body. So we're trying this to see if it works. But yeah, I'm going to sit down here. I'm currently watching Hustlers. Love that movie. So I'm sitting watching that. I'm gonna make up some lunch. That's the plan. I take that back. I am not having chicken and all that because my chicken went bad. So I'll be saving my green beans and my last sweet potato for tomorrow, or sorry, for tonight. We're having the pork, so instead I'm going to have some naan bread and my red pepper hummus and go and watch a little bit of TV on the couch. Alrighty guys, so it is a bit later now. It is currently around 4:30, but I figured I would sit down and do a quick little kind of how I plan out my workouts, and we're gonna plan out a workout together. So all of my workouts I plan on my iPad. I just use this template that I made myself on Canva. This is how the workout for today looked like that. But typically when I go and I'm planning a workout, I go off of my split. So every week I sit down and I plan my workout schedule. This was this week's schedule. And basically what I do is I take this and I apply it into each day, and then I plan out what workout I want to do for that day. So one thing with planning your workouts is you want to include exercises that you typically do. So for example, right now I don't necessarily have a specific goal. I'm just overall enjoying being active and enjoying the gym. So my workouts aren't super geared towards a goal of mine. So if you have a specific goal that you want to achieve, like you want to increase your strengthen your glutes, do all of that stuff, you absolutely can. Typically though, then you would structure your workouts accordingly. So you'd be including a lot more squats, a lot more deadlifts, you'd be focusing on some hip thrusts, you'd be doing a lot more of those, and then you'd also be tracking and being more strict with the amount of weight that you're working out. So you would be tracking how much weight you're actually working. So tomorrow I am going to be doing a triple threat. So a triple threat workout is shoulders, chest, and triceps. Actually, no, sorry. Scratch that. I'm doing, oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. I'm doing a glute and hamstring workout. So basically this is going to include any glute activated exercises, and specifically a lot of hamstring activated exercises. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Friday. Okay, hold on. I'm going to fix this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I do all of my workout planning on my iPad on GoodNotes. I have created all of these templates through Canva. I did them all myself, and they've been working great. So I'm going to be making the workout for September 2nd. So that is a Friday. So when I look at my workout split, that typically is a glute and hamstrings day. But I like to use GoodNotes. I just find it works so much better. So moving on to the actual workout itself, like I said, it's for a glute and hamstring workout. It usually takes me a minute to write this stuff down, so I'm sorry if it takes forever, but I'm trying to make it look pretty for you guys. So once I have this stuff kind of all situated, I start to focus on what the actual workout is going to be. So like I said, my workout split will tell me what muscle group I'm working. So like I said again, the glute and hamstrings. Then I will decide whether or not I want it to be more of a functional based workout or if I want it to be more of a traditional. Today I'm going for a bit of a mixture of both traditional and functional. So when I go and I look at my workout, I start off by watching and seeing what I want to do for my warm-up. This typically will be like a 10-minute walk on the treadmill or 10-minute incline walk. Today I decided that I was going to do a 10-minute incline walk. I find that incline just helps me warm up a little bit better and helps me to get my heart rate up like I wanted. Also, I'm sorry if you hear Max eating behind me. He's currently deciding to have his supper. So as I said, I did a 10-minute incline walk, and then I also like to do about 5 minutes of mobility training as well, just to kind of make sure that my hips and my joints are all ready for the workout itself before I get started. So that's kind of what I like to do. Once I have the warm-up kind of prepared, I like to go in and focus next on the conditioning part. This is where you'll see a lot of the actual exercises. This, if you want to follow it, go ahead, give it a try. It was a great workout. It was probably one of my favorites. So here we go. So the conditioning part, I usually will break it up. So I will focus on what I want to start off with. So today I decided I was going to do single leg press. So I will write down what the actual exercise is. And then I will also include what I want the weight to be. So in this case, the weight, I didn't have any weight just because my knees are really sensitive and really not the greatest. So when I'm doing any single leg work, I typically will reduce the weight exponentially just so then I don't have the injury potential. So then after the single leg press, I decided to do a regular leg press. And this was where I decided to add some weight. So I did 90 pounds. So that's 45 pounds on each side. And it was really nice. I was able to get a good solid contraction with those. Then I moved on and I decided to do a Romanian deadlift. I decided to write it out for you guys in full for some reason. Also, don't come at me for my spelling. If I spell something wrong, I don't have the greatest spelling. But I did some Romanian deadlifts with the bar, which was great. So again, I will go ahead and do the weight as well as with these bigger, more functional movements. I'll do the weight and then also the last set weight. So the weight that I did for the first 2 sets was, I think, 90 pounds. I'm just searching it up here. So if it takes me a minute, it's because I'm Googling it. But I did 25s on each side. So 95 pounds, which includes the bar. And then I also included my last set weight, which I think was 115, which was 35 pounds on each side, plus the 45-pound bar. And I like to do this just so then I know for next time what I am capable of. So I know next time, rather than just doing the 25s, I can also load on and do 35s as well. Then I decided to go in and do a finisher. So a finisher is typically what's going to exhaust your muscles. So I decided to do a Bulgarian split squat, which love them. They are absolutely detrimental and will kill you, but they're great. So I did some Bulgarian split squats. And again, I'm going to be putting in the weight as well, which I did 15-pound dumbbell for this one. And I didn't do a last set just because typically I can remember that it was 115-pound dumbbell. And then to also add to this, I also did some B stance deadlift. So DL, that's what that means, is deadlift. And again, I did 15 pounds. So, and then for the sets and reps, I usually will put them at the very bottom. And this will usually be what they are for the whole workout. So the set range was 3 and the rep range was between 8 and 10. So usually I try to stay, whether it be I'm like dying and trying to get to the last set and I do 8, or if it's the first one and I was able to get 10, then great. But that's kind of how I do that. However, for my supersets, it's a little bit different. Rather than including a break in between, I will go straight through both exercises with no breaks to really exhaust the muscles. And that is where I find my planning, my programming is really important. Then I will sit down and focus on my cool down. So this is usually about a 5-minute walk on the treadmill, no incline, no nothing, just a simple walk. And then I will go ahead and do some stretching. So when I'm doing any leg exercises or anything like that, I like to focus on doing some like pigeon stretching. I like to do some child's pose. I like to do some hurdler stretch. But the number one thing I will always do when it comes to doing a leg day or anything like that, I will always use my Theragun. They are the absolute greatest. I love them so much, and I find that they work really, really great. So when I got home, I made sure to Theragun my legs before I did anything else. So that's kind of what I like to do. And then I'm going to break down kind of what each exercise was supposed to do. So in each workout I do, I always like to include like like an isolated movement of a specific leg, which will create balance, because a lot of the times one side of our body will be more dominant and therefore it will be stronger. It will be easier to do things on one side. So including a single leg press was one way that I could include my balance portion. I also always include a functional movement, which was the Romanian deadlifts. And then I also, like I said, I have my finisher, which was the Bulgarian split squats and the B stance deadlifts. But that's kind of how I break up my workouts. But yeah, it was great. Loved this workout. If you want to, give it a try. But yeah,